Welcome everyone to your very first day of public speaking. I am confident we're going to have a great semester and there's no reason to be nervous or worried. This week we'll start like every other week. I'll give you a short video like this to prepare you for the week. I want to make sure that you know exactly what to expect and that you're not worried, especially on this very first day of class. So welcome. So in this very, very short recording, I'm going to explain to you what to expect for the week and give you some quick reminders about the assignments. And again, everything comes through my courses. So just look there, go over all the materials from the Getting Started unit or chapter of my courses and go over the basic information in the home page. And then you can proceed to Unit 1, Week 1. Before we get into what you'll do this week, I want to just give you a couple of reminders. At this point, you probably have already viewed the presentation video, which was the course overview. And if you did do that, you'll know that there are 3 types of public speaking: informational, persuasive, and special occasion. There's a little bit of crossover, but most of the time your speeches will be trying to achieve one of those things, at least primarily. And for this class, public speaking is prepared remarks that you give in front of a group, uninterrupted, generally face-to-face, although this course is virtual, so your speeches will be done recorded. And you'll be paying close attention to not just what you say, but your physical delivery, what you do, what you share, how you use your gestures and your facial expressions, and even your voice, the tone, the speed, the inflection, and all of that, every word that you choose, everything that you do in front of the camera or your audience would be considered a part of your performance. In this class, you'll give 3 speeches. The informative speech is first. That one is the most straightforward, and you will be picking this week something that you want to share with the group. Either teach us about something, teach us to do something, demonstrate, describe, explain. You're going to share some knowledge that you have or some special skill or special expertise that no one else in the class might have, or even if they do, you'll have your own unique spin on it. So that's the first speech. And then after that, we'll have Unit 2, which is the persuasive speech, and then the final Unit 3, the special occasion speech. I don't want you to worry so much about those other two, although this week I am going to ask you to try to anticipate what you might want to do for the other speeches. But this week we're focusing primarily on the informative speech, and you will pick your topic and you will write an outline this week. Okay, so for this week, which is Unit 1, Week 1, you'll be getting a little bit of an overview of public speaking. We'll specifically cover the informative speech. We'll do an activity, a recording, an introduction of yourself that will help all of us get to know each other. You'll get started on your first assignments, and very importantly, you will select your topic for your informative speech. In this class, I do not assign topics. I believe one of the most important things about public speaking is that you are speaking from a source of credibility, that you've picked something that you care about, that you know about, that you have some expertise in. I'm not going to assign that. So you'll pick something that is of interest to you that you can share with the rest of the class or possibly a live audience that you know about. I don't want you to pick something that you have to do a lot of research on. Pick something that you already are at least a quasi-expert in. And I know each of you has some sort of special expertise. Even if you think you don't, there is something that you know that I don't know about. So pick something that you love. If you love sports, pick something like that. If you're interested in history, pick a particular character or figure from history or some era of history. If you're into science, pick something like that. Pick something that you can show us, inform us about, or teach us that you already know about. So in general, I want to make sure that you get a good reminder today of your assignments. So make sure 100% that you get your syllabus confirmation quiz done. That is hugely important. If you do not complete that in the next couple of days, I will not be able to keep you in the class. That's one of the most important activities we do to ensure that you understand the course and that you have completed an assignment and that you're actively engaged in the course. And when you get a moment, definitely complete this safety video. You also have to set up a YouTube account. Many of my students have one already, but if you do not, you do need to go out and set up a YouTube account. That is the only way to get these large videos into my courses. There's just no other way to do it. You have to have that external platform where you can upload your videos and then post them to my courses so everyone can see it. So be certain to do that. That's like one of your very first priorities this week. You will have a discussion post to complete this week. And then when you have a moment, sign up for announcements and of course start reading the chapters. The very first assignment is a worksheet and you'll just complete that. It is out in week 1 of my courses. And basically that's just very, very simple. Don't stress out about it. Just read the instructions. You have to write down a couple of definitions of the 3 types of speeches and then fill out a chart that helps you think through what you might do for each of the 3 speeches. So that's very, very short. Get that done on time this week. You can always check the assignment calendar for when your assignments are due, and you can look at the content chart, which tells you what reading goes with each assignment. So those two pieces of those two documents are really important for you to take a look at. So find those in my courses and follow along to make sure that you've submitted everything on time. And of course, I'll always put due dates in my courses, so you will see it, but those are good resources to have at the ready so that you can take a look to see what you need to be working on. The other assignment is making an introduction video. Do not stress about this. I personally don't love videos. Like right now, I'm super uncomfortable. I don't love having my face. I don't like seeing my face. I don't like hearing my voice. I have not met a student who loved it, really. And I've been teaching public speaking since the late 80s, early 90s. So many, many years of working with leaders and students and people from all walks of life. And when you ask them to record themselves, they almost all cringe. No one likes it. So you just have to sort of get over it. Like right now, I'm thinking about where my eyes are looking, or the glare that's on my glasses, or that I'm not looking straight into the camera. For these first recordings, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. We want you to just share a little bit about yourself and fulfill the assignment. And a lot of it's just to get you used to posting videos. So do not record this video over and over and over if you make a mistake. It's very short, 90 minutes, 120, or not 90 minutes, 90 seconds, 120 seconds. It's not intended to be very long. I just want you to tell us who you are, introduce yourself, explain what you are wanting to get out of this course. Describe the experiences you've had with public speaking. Talk a little bit about how you use public speaking now, if you use it at work to give presentations or sales pitches, or if you have to go to the chamber to give a report, or maybe you're doing something at church or somewhere in the community. Tell us a little bit about how much public speaking experience you've had and what you want to learn in the class. Maybe there's something you want to improve. I'm always trying to improve. I speak very quickly. I'm always trying to work on that. I'm very hyper person, so I'll jump from subject to subject. I am always working on my delivery. So think about what you do well now already, and don't be humble. I know that you do something well already. Tell us about that, how you might want to strengthen it, and then tell us a little bit about things that you want to improve. And again, this doesn't have to be a long dissertation. This is very quick, just getting you used to being in front of the camera and uploading your video. So don't make it a bigger stressor than it needs to be. This should be something fun, a little bit fun anyway, and something fairly stress-free. My main goal is to get your first video posted on time so that I know that you know how to use it. You'll use videos all the time, weekly. In this course, typically you will have your practice videos, and every major speech will require a practice video. You'll submit those on Wednesdays. Your final speeches will typically be posted on Sundays. Those are the big ones. So just get used to using it every single week. And if you have any concerns or questions, reach out to me or reach out to the help desk if it's technical, and really get on it quickly, because if you get behind on this first video, it's very hard to catch up. So just to reiterate, I hope you have a fun, very stress-free first week. I am here to help you, so do not hesitate to reach out if you're having any issues at all. I'll see you in my courses.